Hello and welcome. Today we have the first round of season 12, I think, of Grand Arena. We're back to 3v3, double fleets, all that fun stuff. So, my opponent today is Mando. And he already went. Quick defensive review of what I used where. I really wasn't sure what to expect for the first round, so I put a couple decent defensive teams down. Otherwise, it's mostly just kind of garbage. So, like hodgepodge teams here. This was kind of a funny one. I was surprised that got a hold with 3PO, Pat Blue, and Low Gray. Some droids over here. Mace and his awesomeness down there did nothing. In the back of Fleet, I was super surprised that this got a hold, the Thrawn. So I'm assuming he put down a better defense. He had Negotiator and Rebels. So that might be waiting for me in the back. I know I can clear one. The second one, like everybody else is dealing with right now, could be a significant problem. Down here, have Grievous Droids, which he cleared no problem. I tried Poggle with B1 and B2. I figured that no matter who I put with Grievous, it was going to draw a bigger counter anyway. So I figured maybe I can make Poggle a tougher team if I put it there. Obviously that didn't work. So this is like an all separatist pretty much zone over here. Didn't do me much. And then in the back, DR, which I probably should have put right in the front, just like he did with his gas. And then, regular assortment of nothingness. Karth, some Phoenix, which might have been Wampa food, and some Ewoks, which might have been nest food. So quick look at his board over here. This is the tough part. He's got his gas team with Rex and 5s. Really not sure if I'm going to be able to get through that. So it might be a quick one. Over here, he's got his bugs. So I made, like as I do when I go into every Grand Arena, I have I look at what teams I plan on using on what. So, quick plan here. I'm going to use my gas against this and pray and hope that works. JKR probably overkill against these bugs, but I want to make sure that they get dead. And then EP against these guys. So I have a plan for what I'm going to use up here against these guys too, but everything is kind of subject to change depending upon what happens down here. So, I'm just going to rip the band-aid off and try this one first. So these are the squads that I have available. Plan was use gas solo against something for max banners, which obviously in this situation isn't an option. I do have Padme. I have bugs here, such GBA, Spy, and Soldier. I have Revan, Bounty Hunters. This kind of utility hodgepodge over here. Was planning on using Rex lead with Ahsoka and 5s there, which obviously is going to get broken up for this first battle. And then Bastila, EP, and then the Shock Team, and crummy CLS. So, obviously the plan is very much subject to change after this first battle, so we'll see how it goes. All right. Because he wasn't able, he was only able to get through 2 zones too. So I guess there's a chance if I'm efficient, but I don't know. It's not looking very promising. So I'm gonna start here. All right, let's do it. I also don't have a super amount of experience using these guys yet. So we'll see. His fives is like super thick, way thicker than mine. Huh. Not going so well. Yeah, well, that went pretty much how I expected. Alright, well, I mean, that's going to be a roadblock there, so the best bet now is to just try to clean up everything else and hope that the fleet in the back is going to be forgiving. So, I mean, I guess I have a tiny little bit of wiggle room because he also stumbled there, so I don't know, we'll see. Make sure I pick the right team. Right bugs. Also a scary matchup, but just want to kind of get him out of here, hopefully. Their savior. Oh, and there goes GBA. Thank goodness. Alright, so now it's just clean up with all them out. Any banners I can get back. Too late. 51. Next up, these guys. You seem to be a pain. Just gotta time it out right. Stuns, not good. Maybe? Nope. Too much protection. I hate Nest, and I really don't face too many of them. This was probably not the right strategy. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Mark. Yes. I was hoping to line that up right. Oh. I hate Nest. Save your big hits with Vader. Alright, well. I'm gonna move on to here. What did I have planned for what? Oh, yeah. I guess it was all overkill, actually. Alright, gonna use bugs against these guys. Just gotta get his protection off, and then all will be well. Although, it's gonna be a pain. Alright. After that. Alright. Spy, my hero. Alright. I'll take a 53. What was I going to use against crew? I guess I wanted to use Padme against these guys only because Yoda scares me. It's like a weird split up of teams. PvP will be a lot better trying to figure out after this first round when everybody's got a little bit of history. I mean, I looked at my opponents from a couple times ago, but it was actually a lot different than what he said here. Alright, Yoda. No, you stop doing that, Jolie. That's right, you go away. Alright. Alright, against the Night Sisters, I actually wanted to try, now that I'm thinking about it, this was my plan. But that was actually with saving some teams, so what do I have left? I have Bounty Hunters, I have this kind of hodgepodge team here, I have these guys, the last couple teams. Alright, so Night Sisters. What do you think? Either Crew Marauder or Watt. I can use Watt to put the weapon attack on Marauder so that they can't revive. That was kind of my plan. Or I could use Bastila with Hoda and Ezra. Couple dispels for the zombies taunt. Yeah, but I'm like kind of worried about Ventress. I'm gonna go with these guys and hope that it works. Alright, so let's go with. I'm gonna put the tank tack crew first. Save his big hit. Put the weapon tech here. Awesome dispel. Cool. Alright, take out you first. Alright. This is kind of how I was hoping it was gonna go. Alright. Okie dokie. Thank you, sir. Alright, so last team up here, crew. So, I mean, gear 12, so not especially too dangerous. Kind of just... So my plan was these guys. Which I really don't see any reason why that shouldn't get it done. Unless I want to use Ahsoka instead of Ezra, might actually be the better call because I have her sitting there. They're both attackers. They both have a Dispel. I mean, obviously, Ezra's got the double tap, but she's got the big hit, and she can Dispel in basic. So I think that that sounds better. Mark, what do you think? Alright, let's do it. Alright, get Perma Master's training. Want to get him out. Okay, yeah, well, okay. I mean, I guess that's the difference of Relic 7 versus Gear 12. Oh, you know what? I put the Zeta on him now, which I never had before, which is kind of cool. Now I have a little bit more incentive to use that move when I don't need it just to get the foresight up. Right. Take it. Alright, now it's like judgment time. Yeah, back here. Oh, actually, that might be okay. So I know that I can beat the Negotiator with my Malevolence, and then I gotta hope that Mace can take out these guys, which I think should be okay. Although, you know, I really don't use... The only fleet that I ever use is my Malevolence. So... Alright. Gotta move this stuff on my little sheet here where I keep track of the battles, because there's 2 fleets. Alright. Well, we'll start on this big boy. That's 539. That is a big boy Negotiator, too. Shoot. Relic 7, so he's gonna be thick. Because Anakin, yeah, it was Relic 7. Alright, well, I mean, I fight these every day, so... Okay. And I never really get to the last reinforcement. Hey there, Melon and Nemo. How are you? Alright. Dispel. Stun him. So, I mean, general strategy. Just try to focus down on the Y-Wing. I normally like to try to put Buzz Droids on Houndstooth before I call in Spy. And then just like pray that the other ship that it chooses is Anakin. Yeah, so of course it did it there. big boy. Oh, of course it's Plow. Worst possible situation. Alright. So far, well, I made a mistake setting defense. I put my my Sith trio down, assuming that he wouldn't be able to clear it, which I was right about. Except the mistake I made was putting it in the back, so he was able to clear the front zone. So I don't have much wiggle room. Gotta win both of these fleet battles, and this is not looking so hot right now. This is a really good negotiator. I mean, this is never how the battle goes for me. Just gotta hope that Houndstooth is thick enough to survive. Yeah, the Plo Call It mark is like the absolute worst, and it always comes in at like the worst possible time. Oh, no, this is gonna be an L. Oh. Well, that's pretty much gonna be a wrap. I'm trying to get whatever points I can here. I don't even really know how to use this one. Mark, what do you think for the lineup for these guys? I think, yeah, file first. Hi. Yeah, hello. Not gonna be any ship for them. I mean, this is what I'm planning on running. I mean, I don't have any chance of beating the negotiator now. Let's go back to Galactic Republic. Ghost. With Ahsoka call in. Okay. Yeah. This guy. Yeah, I think, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it probably matters more for negotiator. I don't know. I guess I have to start getting used to that now. I finally unlocked it yesterday. Of course, you know, the day after Grand Arena lock. Great timing. Alright, so okay, save these guys. Oh, right. Huh? What do you mean it requires a 7-star? It is a 7-star capital ship. That was weird. Not crazy, right? That did just say that I didn't have the slot open, right? Did I have the wrong fleet commander there? I guess maybe. Alright. Yeah, really looking forward to having both. Should help with, I could even put it down in Territory War today. I don't know what any of these things do. I mean, I guess this is probably not even an ideal fleet, right? Because if it was an ideal fleet, he would want to be bringing Spy in as a call-in. So I'm a lot less afraid of this one. It's fun to have new toys to play with, right? That's the dispel. That's the damage. Alright. Well, unfortunately, that's about it. I wish I had some people's luck, Mark. I could have a more favorable first round matchup, but then the breaks, right? You make your own breaks. My roster construction is the reason for my matchups. So that is going to be a big L. I think, you know, learning for me this time is going to be sticking these bad boys right out up front. Probably be the right thing. So, all right, that's going to do it for today. thank you guys for watching. Yeah, gonna plan on doing this every time from now on. I don't have a set time that works for me. Like right now, I started at like 3 o'clock, which is I don't know, probably not gonna work normally with work and everything. So I like to try to go as late as possible just to know what I have to work with. But with daylight savings and everything getting pushed back an hour, it's a little bit tighter of a window. So I don't know, probably 3, 4 o'clock maybe next time, if not the night before, 8, 9 o'clock Eastern. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.